Dear Lord, before I open my mouth and say anything to my family, I'm asking you to please come in and guide my lips so that what you want me to say on Diana's behalf is clearly understood and in no way misunderstood by all those who this is concerning. Thank you. So hello to the Greene and Weeks family. I just came back from Forest Cave Village. I think that's what it's called. Forest Cave Village, Borum Wood. That's where my grandmother Diana Greene, Diana Weeks, Bernice Weeks, whatever you know her as, that's where she is living. Now I know that every family has its own dramas. I respect that. I also know that Sister Diana has played a major role in our well-being. Regardless of what you think of her, and regardless of what you guys got going on, whatever is going on, who wrong who, or whatever it is that you got going on behind the scenes, the way that I treat grandma is very, very unfair. Daddy died. Me no know who get daddy money, but Diana is daddy's wife. She's still daddy's wife. And Diana, who I'm gonna call mommy from now on, so that everybody understand who I'm talking about. If I'm talking about my mother, I will say my mother. But when me say mommy, I'm talking about Diana Greene, because that's who me know she is from morning. Mommy. Alright. So Thomas is mommy husband. I mean, know Thomas dead and left money. Diana Greene spent her whole life dedicated to daddy and bringing up daddy children them and the grandchildren them from the partnerships that she had before. All she 8 children them. No parent is perfect. But I need to give grandma she fucking respect. The way how me see Dinah out there live, the kind of room where Dinah live in, and nobody a go see grandma. And then I want to stop me. When we go look for me grandmother, try and get in on me way again. If I don't love her, I love her. I don't care what she did. She's been good to all of us. And she not deserve what she get. I want wicked set of children. I want ungrateful set of children. And the fact that other people treat their people like this don't make it okay. And I'm trying to go there and do my best to look out for her. And I want to put blockage in my way so I can't go look for my grandmother. Which one are y'all left for your wonderful life to go visit her? Mommy out there in our fucking place by herself. After so many years of looking after you, her children, and looking after your children. Mommy reached this stage of she life and out there in the house, in the little stinking dirty room. Okay, it kinda clean, but the way how the room empty. There are no on the wall of Amo and Shireen and whatnot. Where are the other pictures them? Why aren't there any pictures in the grandma room? How come me not see no snacks inside the grandma room? Me understand she can't walk right now. But I want little tin chair you have over there. Me see other people have them door up, man. The way how me see the people them room decorated, it shows me that these old people who are staying there are free to make their place as homely as they want it to be, so that they could feel comfortable in a them space. Grandma in our room like our jail cell. And let we not talk about how nobody just left them life and go see grandma. And when me try to go see grandma, I want to put all kind of blockage in my way. And I now go look after grandma. I now make sure grandma got toiletries. I now make sure grandma got something to eat at night when the kitchen closed and nobody around that she can take out something and put in her mouth and give God thanks for. I now do none of that. And you can't be bothered to leave out of your life and bring the little children them so that they could see their grandmother. And you leave grandma out there to just die of sadness and disappointment. Me no care what grandma ever do to any of you because all of you wicked. Every last one of you them picnic there are you wicked. So if grandma do anything to you, are you supposed to can forgive grandma? Because grandma try best with all her. Me no feel like grandma so wicked that grandma do anything to you for deserve this type of treatment that grandma over there endure right now. Grandma don't have nobody at all around her that's showing her the love that she deserve. Grandma don't have nobody around her that's giving her the thank yous in her old age that she deserve for all the sacrifices that she make. Grandma could have choose one different life. Grandma could have choose to live her life differently and she didn't. She spent all she life with Brother Tommy and she look after all of we as best as he can. We live in a clean house. We don't know what dirty stinking house look like. We don't know what having a drug addict grandmother or mother look like. She take us to church and teach us the right. That's what grandma do. Regardless to what wrong you do, I have to admit that grandma do plenty good. Plenty good and grandma deserve better. I'm gonna go and see me grandmother. Try and stand up to me way again and you will see. Just try. Just try. Dinah Greene deserve better. She deserve better. She deserve better. She deserve better. Me no care if I there America. That no excuse. You got people over here. You can send something and say go and make sure mommy get this. But no, that's too much to ask. That's too much to ask of I had disappointment. I have one grateful set of children and every time grandma think about I am in that it broke she heart. Grandma deserve better. Grandma deserve better. And you know, me not ask for nothing more, nothing less than whatever you put out into the world. Whatever you put out into the world are exactly that me want you to get back. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's be fair. I pray that God keep grandma strong. I pray that grandma now take the time to get to live some life. Because she centered she whole life around daddy. I never liked that, but she's her own person. She's allowed to choose what she wants to choose. I think that she should have take some time to live a life of her own to some degree, but she never did. Everything is surrounded around Tammy. And now Tammy not there no more. Does she even know who she is without Tammy? Do any of you even care what she's going through right now? She just lose she one friend. All the years I just spent mommy and daddy. And now daddy gone. I do this thing right. I do it right. I do it right. I'm supposed to carry your children. But you see, I ain't got no love, so maybe it's better that I don't. I will do it. Don't try and get in my way. Don't try and get in my way. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna do, but whatever I choose to do, I know you're not gonna like it. Don't get in my way. Cause I don't deserve better. And if I not do it, I'm gonna do it. All the daddy money where mommy supposed to use right now to look after herself for all the years of service that she give to she husband and she children them. Mommy out there live like one papa, neglected. No family is around her. A bunch of strangers, and I know that mommy is not the type for look friend. Just mommy and God alone. But mommy shouldn't have to look no friend when she got so many children. And these children have so many children. And them children have children. That's enough people for keep grandma company from time to time. Bring some life into her. Bring some happiness into her. I don't care what you got going on. All of you dirty. Look at what you did to me. All of you dirty. Ye without sin cast the first stone. And you take daddy money and you run with them. Why you even do with the money? Me go find out. Cause me go do one reading. God tell me can do one reading. So me gonna make one deck with everybody name pan there so me can find out who take daddy money or who get daddy money. And maybe me can even find out one idea of how much money. Let me see which one where you really out there got daddy money and mommy deserve the money the more than any of you. Because a mommy cook for him, wash for him, clean up after him, give him his comfort. For how many years? And now she can't see none of the money. Me don't even know if my grandmother got panty. Me don't even know if my grandmother got brassiere. Maybe if people were going to visit her, she would have get up more often or feel motivated to get up. But because the woman feels so depressed and so down, she just lay down in her bed and she leg them get weak because she not use she foot them. So up your fat and down and she leg them skinny. Cause the circulation of block off laying down on the bed there all day, every day like that. Cause what? A sadness. A sadness makes you not want to get out of the bed. Disappointment. Of course she makes some mistakes in her life, but which one of you didn't make any mistakes with your children? But me not think that whatever mistakes grandma made, that it in any way warrants the kind of treatment that she's getting right now. So what type of people are you? Rolly, Velma, Jacqueline, Venerine, Shawma, Dion. What kind of people are you be? You see, you got too much politics to go on within your little circle. But all what happened in the dark will come to the light. And I hope it does. I hope that God just spread out your dirty laundry for everybody to see. I swear to God. Mommy may love you, but you too. My mother. You too. If you do the crime, you should do the time. I not live no good life. Grandma raise her way up. Grandma raise her way up for see God face. Anybody who know grandma will know that if grandma never teach her with nothing else, grandma teach her to seek God's face and put God first. Which one are you take the teaching? You know, look like none of you take the teaching. Even Brother Dion. Praise the Lord. Where is the love? That's what I want to know. Where is the love? You don't need to have religion to have love. You don't even need to be of spirituality to have love. What kind of people are you? Are you nasty? Are you no good? So if I want to stay away from grandma and live your life, feel free to continue to do so. But when you see me going to visit grandma, when you see me providing for grandma, with God's help, don't get in my way. Leave us alone. Because she deserves better. I can't stand up for everybody who has been left in a care home by their children and their loved ones, just abandoned. I can't stand up for everybody, but I can stand up for Dinah. And I pray that the other people them that got abandoned like that God put somebody there to stand up for them too. Because it's not right. Years and years and years the woman dedicate to raising children, caring for the home, trying to teach us the right thing to do, give us good moral principles. And these are the thanks she get. I'm going to upload the video at the end of this video to show the condition of the room that my grandmother live in as her everyday home, as her home now. Other people got sofa in them thing, then got dresser that they could put things pan, then got flowers. I see pretty printed stuff inside. Just make the place lively, make the place feel welcoming, make her feel like she's somebody. Not even that I can do. Even if I not go there on a regular, fix up the woman place so that the woman can feel like a human. When grandma was up on her own 2 feet taking care of herself, you see how Dinah carry herself. You see how Dinah keep her place. Not even one little ornament to remind her, you know, just some favorite things of hers. Nothing at all in the room. The room look basically like one jail cell. And that's what she has to go to sleep to and wake up and look at all day, every day, just that. Some bare walls, empty walls, a whole life of emptiness. And you would never guess that the woman have 8 children. God knows how many grandchildren, and let me not talk about the great-grandchildren them. Everybody just abandon grandma. And then when me try go look for grandma, because I don't want me to talk, because I know that me no afraid to spill the beans about what the fuck I go on, I want to cut me off and shut me out. Me no mind how you cut me off, but if I go cut me off, at least look after the woman. But you see, I want to cut me off because I don't want to look after she, and I don't want nobody for no either. So when people walk into grandma room, when the carers walk into grandma room and they see how grandma room look, and they see that nobody comes to visit this woman like that, do you know what kind of respect they're going to have for her? Virtually none. Because they might look at it and say, if nobody want the woman here, then it's like, who are you? What did you do in your young days make nobody at all come visit you? What did you do to your children then to make everybody abandon you? Don't you have grandchildren? Are your children alive? Yes, my children alive. Do they have grandchildren? Do you have grandchildren? Yes, me have grandchildren. And nobody come to look for you. How you gonna convince them people that grandma was actually the type of woman that cared for her children and her grandchildren the best that she can? No parent is perfect, but grandma parenting is up there. Grandma parenting up in the high percentile. If I get abused when I was younger and I tell she and she ignore you or she didn't believe you or whatever, Velma, you can't talk. And me tell you about my abuse too and you know do nothing about them. So what make you any different? Me don't know if anything goes on, me just a say. Cause me know that no family perfect, so something have to go on within our family realm so make her treat she like this. And if nothing really go on, and I treat grandma like this, then what kind of people does that really make of you? To my mother now, me respect you and me love you, but you take yourself, you see your mother in another state, yeah, and you take yourself and you carry yourself way over America, and now you take yourself and carry yourself way over what the place named Stoke-on-Trent. Look how far you be from your mother. Nobody else will look after she and look how far you there from your mother. So you can't even come and look after she if you wanted to. And I know that you would have done a great job looking after her. Her place would have been spick and span. She would have been clean. Which is she clean? Me not gonna lie. She clean. The place smell good. The place clean. But the place dead. Grandma is not supposed to be in this place just by herself like that as if she don't have anybody. Grandma got plenty somebody. Plenty somebodies. But everybody too busy. And then me who want to go look after grandma. I want to fight tooth and nail to keep me away from seeing grandma. And I not go visit the woman. I just want the woman die of loneliness and sadness and depression and regret and disappointment. Now go happen for my watch. She live all she life herself she husband, like the teachings of old tell her to do. She did it. And now he's gone. A time for she live some kind of life of she own. Life goes on. And I'm gonna try my best to see that she's still doing well. I'm gonna try my best to show her that she is loved. Because she is loved. I am grateful as she started me on my journey to seeking God. I took the lessons. And that's why I am where I am right now. And that's why I am how I am right now. Because she trained me for see God. She trained me for know God. She trained me for trusting God. Me had one headache one time when I was 7 years old. And me go in the mommy room and me tell grandma, my head a hurt me. And grandma say, come. And grandma kneel down. Grandma put her hand on my head like this and grandma pray for me. And by the time grandma stand up. And I don't know a long prayer neither, it was a short one. Time grandma stand up my head now help me no more. And I walk away. I walk away from things like that. And then I wonder how come I still out here conquer all of you. I join up in all your forces and I do your dark magic and I dark this and I dark that and I'm still here. Looking so lovely. Still of sound mind. Not at all looking like what I'm actually going through. It's because of God. But I guess many are called and few are chosen. I was chosen, and I've been chosen to help look after grandma. So I'm going to say it again. I'm going to go look after grandma. And you can keep your family politics and your family politics to yourself. If I go around grandma, I ask kindly, that's how you bring good vibes. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being a little bit and 10 being a lot, how good was grandma to you? Nobody gonna ever reach a 10 and no parent is perfect because we all got our own problems too. We are people before we are parents. We have faults. My testimony about grandma is like at a level 7 or something. Me didn't like when she beat her with stick and whatnot. But that's how the culture was. It's not like say she does a doom because she wicked. That's how she grew up. That's what she was taught by the people before her. It's when we know the children come and get our own children, we slowly change up these cultural practices that we find were unfit, unnecessary, unacceptable. But that was all she knew, unfortunately. And in some case, fortunately, because he keep us out of plenty trouble too. Me know that she was guilty of giving some terrible licks. But if you want to be one thief and if you want to go out there and have sex with man and get yourself pregnant and get yourself in a problem and you're not here and all there something there, then who can here have a feel? Spare the rod, you spoil the child. So to me, she was doing what she's supposed to do. Maybe it was a bit harsh. But that's all she knew. So what is grandma's crime? What is Dinah's crime? Me sure your children have complaints about how you and your child raising too. But you do the best you can because that's what you know. You see how that work? Dinah deserved better. Dinah could have been much worse. However bad Dinah was, she could have been much, much worse. And if I was to grade her as one parent, as far as me know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give her an 8. Me only give she 7 just to be safe. But on a scale of 1 to 10, grandma look after us properly. We can't say that grandma no look after us. We can't say we go to bed with no hungry belly. Me don't know about the other generation then, but me never went to bed with no hungry belly. Me never get abused. Grandma even like take time for have little fun with we from time to time. Grandma knew when to be a parent. Grandma knew when to be playful, and then she knew when to put some God in our heart. What more you want? You got food, clothes, shelter, you got God, and you got play. And you got teachings. The people them who raised her didn't talk to her the way how we might talk to our children today about certain things. It was beatings. Oh, you go see man? A pregnant you look? Whap, whap. That's all the talkings you get. That's all they knew. Grandma deserved better. I'm very upset. It hurts my heart. But, I'm not going to rely on you people to do what God has put in my heart. Because I love her and I want to see her. And you guys tried to ban me. Uncle Dion tried to ban me before from going to see her. Wanna try him again? Okay, now we're gonna have problems. Anybody try to stand on my way? We will have problems. Okay? So continue as you are, or find it in your heart to give grandma her respect. As a parent, as a trying parent, It's up to you. But I know what I'm going to do. Don't get in my way. Thank you.